And ladies and gentlemen, I believe we are live. Is Devin here?
I'm here. How are you doing tonight?
I am good. There's many technical issues that I hope we have figured out just in time for the race to start. I still need to broadcast this to you. Hold on.
You know what I noticed?
What?
Scott Kimbrough isn't here tonight.
Oh no. We also are not going to have, I believe, Landon Orr is not here tonight.
No, it's really here.
Oh, I think. Oh, maybe that was Scott Kimbrough then that said he wasn't going to be here. Do we have any other newcomers? I don't think Nick Tiro has raced. Yeah, no, he did. He raced last week. We had a discussion about his name.
Yep. Carson Path, I haven't seen before. P13, number 69 car.
Oh yeah, he's definitely new.
Peto Montevero is new too, isn't he today? I'm pretty sure I just saw him during the Discord.
No, Patricio. Oh, yeah. Patricio?
No, Peto. No, 25.
I don't see
He's
a
in
number
7th
25.
place.
Oh, because I was looking B25. Oh, he must have a different name on SDK. Oh, it says Patricio Montevero.
Maybe this is his shortened name, like his nickname.
Or is it Pato?
Yeah, Peto. Peto Montevero.
Well, it looks like our 30 hours of qualifying, we got about 2.5 minutes left. Without Scott Kimbrough here, we got a few more people fighting for the top. P1, Jake Luther. P1 and P2, I feel like, are so confident they aren't even out there racing anymore.
And P3 is closing in on him.
And P3.
Only a 10th off P2. Justin Hall.
Oh, yeah, top 3 are very close. Top 4 are within a half second of each other.
Yep.
Patrick Cantrell is actually our top OMEC qualifier right now with a 203.3. Inching out past Kevin Hayes. What's the popular car for the week? Is it still Porsche? Porsche does have pole.
Pretty sure it's going to be the Audi this week. Either that or the Mercedes. I've seen a lot of Mercedes.
Interesting. I think there's some bias there, considering there's no Audi or Mercedes at the top of the qualifying.
See, don't look at the top. Look at the back. That's where us Mercedes belong.
Actually, you know what? I'll give it to you. There is an Audi on P3.
Yep.
Justin Hall. This is Suzuka we're at this week. This is an endurance race. We're going to be racing for 90 minutes. There is a possibility of a yellow flag that might shake some things up. I really like Suzuka. What do you think about Suzuka?
I've never really raced it all too much, but I think the history about it's pretty interesting. Did you know that the fastest lap time, or a faster lap time than a GT3, is in a Nissan Z around this track?
No, I didn't. What is the lap time?
The fastest GT3 lap is at 2:02, and the fastest Nissan Z lap is at 1:48. They knocked a whole 20 seconds off.
I don't know. Jake Luther's out there with a 2:01.
Yup, I noticed that.
That's kind of wrong, bud.
Okay, I'm talking real life.
Did you know it has an altitude of 88 feet?
That's it?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I thought it was in the mountains or something.
Did you know that this track decided 11 different drivers' championship titles for F1?
No, I kind of forgot F1 goes here.
Yeah.
I think
Because usually this track runs at the end of the season, and it's at that point where people just can't catch up.
it was last year or the year before where it was the big rainstorm, and the one guy almost ran into the tractor that was just like cruising around on the track.
It's horrible.
I think that might have been not Lando, in the McLaren.
Oh yeah.
It was like safety car, and he comes around, it's all rain and stuff, he can't see anything, and all of a sudden there's just a tractor in front of him, like recovering a car.
Crazy.
That is crazy. Well, with Scott Kimbrough gone, who's second in the points overall for tonight?
Second in points would be Jake Luther. He's only down behind Scott by 9 points.
We do have drop weeks, but this is going to be his chance to get in the lead a little bit there.
Yeah, it is. Then we have Bradley Alvis and Mike Braun tied for third. Except I'm not seeing Bradley here either.
Nobody likes Suzuka.
Nope. It's an interesting track. It's the only track in F1 with figure 8 layout.
Did you say Mike Braun is here?
No, I'm not seeing Mike Braun here.
So they are both. So their team is in first place. They're both gone.
Yep, Empire Racing. But they are 36 points ahead of Drive Up and Drive It B, which is in second place.
Yeah, only 36 points though.
Isn't that only about one race?
If you win, you can get 112.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's very close.
Are there drop weeks for the team championship?
I think it's the same.
I gotcha.
Don't quote me on that though. I should know. I'm gonna say
Yeah,
yes,
you
it's the
should.
same. It should. You got Shut Up and Drive It B and A taking second and third. Slomek covering up in fourth with 203 points. If Patrick and Bob can manage first and second tonight, they could take home 112 points for the team.
Tony Caicedo says he wants you to know that he loves Suzuka. It's just a question if Suzuka loves him.
I appreciate that. We just watched Jake Luther drive through that little secondary pit stop.
Yeah, I saw that.
And iRacing is such a fun hater that they added a penalty to that. You used to be able to do that in a race and it wouldn't do anything. But now it gives you an unsafe pit entry.
An unsafe pit entry when
Yep.
there's no pit there?
Yep, it's very upsetting. There's our grid. You want to run us down the grid? I can only see the first page.
I can run us down the grid. We got number 19, Jake Luther, with a 2012 in first place as your pole sitter for tonight. We got Aubrey Condal at 201.65 in second place. Justin Hall with a 201.724 in third. Then we have Austin Myers in fourth, Mike Braun in fifth, Adam Waukee in sixth, Pedro Montevero in seventh. We got Matthew Wyckoff in eighth, Jeffrey McDonald in ninth, Kevin Medina in 10th, Patrick Cantrell in 11th, Kevin Hayes in 12th, Landon Orr in 13th, Michael Doyen in 14th, Carson Path in 15th, Tony Caicedo in 16th, Billy Bowerman in 17th, Richard Costanza in 18th, Daryl Winninger in 19th, John Kelly in 20th, Chris Wells in 21st, Shane Brown in 22nd, our boy Bob Lindell in 23rd, Douglas Jerem in 24th, Nick Terrell in 25th, and Mitch Buenaventura in 26th. 25th and 26th did not put it down on lap time.
It's kind of seemed like Nick Terrell's hallmark. It seems like every race he shows up, he either qualifies really good or he shows up and he doesn't qualify at all.
Exactly.
Just rolls around the back. I don't think Mitch Buenaventura has quality that low usually.
No, he's usually at least mid-pack. Wonder what happened there.
I don't. He didn't even get a lap in, did he?
No.
Might have joined late. He had a half hour to get a lap in, you know. And there
We're rolling.
There goes a safety car. Coming through this lovely chicane that's called the Casio Triangle for some reason.
I did not know that. That is a weird name.
It's not even a triangle. I suppose maybe if you
No.
take that cutoff part. We're going to be side by side with the Bullet Bill Porsche and the Golf liveried Audi there of Aubrey Kundal. Coming down this long straight, there's that pit horn of the safety car waiting for the green lights.
There it is. We're green.
There's the green lights. Everyone's spreading out real wide. The three Valhalla brown Ferraris on the right side there. Jake Luther coming in on the inside line. Must have got a really good jump off the line. A big gap to the people behind him. Looks like everyone getting through turn one. No incidents yet. Coming through these wonderful S's. Aubrey Kundal right on the back of Jake Luther. Justin Hall behind him. Everyone's still in a real tight group. No incidents through turn one.
I'm surprised everybody went single file through those essays.
Everyone knows that it's a 90-minute race, and there's a lot that can happen. It looks like we're got some nice, clean, respectful racing out there.
Exactly. First incident point from the 70 car. Looks like he went off track just a little bit. Jeffrey McDonald trying to shove his nose into there, trying to get that pass on the P10.
Jeff McDonald in a Ferrari today.
Yep.
That's a sight to see. And a nice metallic green one, too. I'm liking it.
Yeah, I saw that. That's... Yeah. I noticed Michael Doyen's new library, the Marines library. Looking pretty good. I like it.
Michael Doyen P12. That blue and green, the blue and white one?
Yep. Sponsored by Marines and Levi Garrett Chew.
The Marines, like the Marines?
Yes, like the United States Marines.
They should come up with a little more snazzy of a livery.
I think it's simple and gets the point across.
It's not the
I
most
like it.
eye-catching livery for me, but I like it. I'll support it.
Nice and simple.
Nick Tyrrell up to P23. Looks like he got that pass done on Shane Brown in the Casio Triangle. Audi v Mercedes on the front straight. Looks like Justin Hall got a little bit of an off track. Coming through 130R, takes it on the outside. Valhalla Porsche, or Valhalla Ferrari, gives him some room. Everyone keeps it clean, avoids a crash, but then there is Matthew Wyckoff. Oh, right behind him.
Falling and sitting in the sand.
In the brown Ferrari. Ooh, looks like he got nudged a little bit by the green Audi behind him. Was that Patricio? Pato? Maldonado?
Yep, that was Montevero.
Montevero. That is a very long wait to come back on the track. You had to have everyone go around him. I don't know if he's going to be happy about that. That was kind of a little nudge. We should go see if that was net code or what happened there.
Curious to see where it will drop him to. He was in 7th.
We're going on board with Montevero.
Ooh, big wreck from... Oh, who was that?
Just a slight bump there. We'll have to see what happens after that. Karsten Path? In the Dinosaur Porsche. Just got loose coming around that big sweeper. Slams that nose right in the wall. That is the signature Porsche crash. And then we got a crash with Douglas Jerem coming into the Casio Triangle. Where does he crash in the Casio Triangle? Ooh, back end gets loose.
Oh,
and
man.
deposits him straight into pit lane.
That's a good place for him to crash, though.
That is a great place. I'm sure he'll love that unsafe pit entry he's probably going to get. And then Karsten Path crashed again. Maybe possibly coming into pit lane. Casio Triangle is claiming lives tonight.
Yeah, it is. I think that's going to be a theme for tonight.
He just came into a stop coming into pit lane. He's figuring it out. We're getting there.
You forgot which pedal made him go.
He did. I think he forgot his pit limiter because once he finally stopped, I saw those lights flash on.
Yep.
But he took that fast repair, and he is back out on the track.
Smart. I don't think that there's going to be many wrecks tonight.
I don't know. The Casio Triangle's a life claimer.
It's early in the race.
You never know what's going to
always
happen.
okay,
Bermuda Triangle, Casio Triangle. All I'm saying is they
What are you,
both have
conspiracy
triangle in the
theorist?
name. Not a conspiracy theorist, but I never trust a triangle. Are you down with that Pythagorean theorem? Landon, Jeff McDonald went off track, and Landon Orr. We'll see Jeff McDonald in that shiny new Ferrari. Went off track, but kept it together. Landon Orr in the 711 Audi. Crashed just like the Porsche. That front end of the Audi's a brick. Did you see that?
I missed it. Oh,
We're gonna
wow.
take a look at that again. We're gonna do slow motion. He's coming around. He hits that curb, makes the back end loose like it always does.
Oh,
But he slams into that wall and nothing happens.
really?
We're gonna have to take a look at some
That's
illegal
young.
modifications that was made to that
Wow.
Audi. Stewart's gonna take a look at that car later.
Looks like.
Got a lot of passes. Daryl Weiniger and John Kelly passing each other multiple times. Coming here 2 wide through turn 1, entering into the S's. Porsche versus Ninja Botanicals BMW. Still keeping it 2 wide.
Ninja Botanicals, #1 kratom distributor in South Florida.
You know it.
NinjaBotanicals.com.
2 wide through the S's completely. Ooh, a little bit of door banging right there, but they're keeping it together 2 wide. And Daryl Weiniger gets ahead on that one, but John Kelly is super close behind him. We're on board with John Kelly now in the BMW. I am impressed they managed to stay 2 wide through the entirety of the S's and nothing happened. A little bit of bumping, but that was some good driving. Looks like Daryl might have took that hairpin a little wide, but John Kelly also looks like he took it a little tight, so he couldn't quite get the run on him. That hairpin sucks to get an exit out of. I can never do it right. No matter what I do, it's just wheels spinning on the exit.
You noticed that Jake Luther has already pulled almost a 3-second gap to Aubrey in second place?
Yeah, he is just pulling away. What team's he on again?
He is on... Oh, I should know this.
Yeah, you should know this.
Pretty sure it's Shut Up and Drive at A. I think I'm wrong.
And they are behind Shut Up and Drive a B.
Yes, it is Shut Up and Drive at A.
Tony
It's Jake
Casito,
Luther and-
no! What happened?
Oh,
Tony Casito in the yellow Porsche. Coming in turn 1, I bet the back end swings around.
Yep.
You bet it does, because it's a Porsche. Look at that drift, though. He held it. Beautiful.
hey, at least there's no contact.
Look
We'll
at
take
that.
That all day.
It
A little bit
says-
of an iffy rejoin, but
It
happens.
says Tony Casito crashed. I don't think he crashed. I think he Tokyo drifted that shit perfectly.
Hey, one in Japan.
Yeah. He had that Fast and Furious music going.
Exactly.
He was in the zone. He just ripped the e-brake coming in there. I think GT3 cars have an e-brake, right?
I don't think it's an actual lever. I think it's a button. It's like an electronic handbrake.
Douglas Jerem. No front bumper. He must not have taken that fast repair. Coming into the Casio triangle, it's going to claim another life, I'm telling you. He looks a little lost.
I think he's going to need to take that fast repair.
I think someone needs to get him a GPS in his car. I think he forgot what corner it was. He's not going to take the fast... Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
Oh.
I wonder if he got a penalty for unsafe pit entry and had to do like stop and go.
Maybe.
And then I'm going to keep my eye on him. We're going to see if he's going to do a fast repair. Douglas Jerem in the pink Mercedes. He's not. He's just driving through the pits. What's he doing?
Maybe he got another unsafe when he cut the track right there, right before pits.
Oh my god, he's never going to be able to fix his car. What in the heck? Daryl Weiniger and Richard Costanza? Is that a Seinfeld character?
I'm not sure. There's that 3-second mark for Jake Luther.
Jake Luther is just pulling away.
Dominant performance today.
Looks like Nick Terrell made a move into that Casio triangle. He is not afraid of the triangles or Bermuda or Casio. He will not let corporations tell him what to do, and he is up into 17th place, and he started basically last. He's up 8 places. Oh, where is my timing tower? That's what I don't have. Look at that. That looks way better. I wondered what I was missing this whole time.
There you go.
We are on Jake Luther.
We are professionals.
I am a professional. There's a reason I don't get paid for this. I think we didn't actually. I get paid. You don't get paid. I think that's what we discussed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of just locked in here.
Tony Casito went off the track again. Was this one Tokyo Drift related? Tokyo Understeer related. And that is going to let the 2 Porsches behind him try to make a run coming up here to this big left-hander, which is maybe called 130R.
Yep. This corner has claimed 5 or 6 different lives before it was resigned. Did you know that?
What was it before it was redesigned?
It was just like a Rouge at Spa.
Like, was the wall just right up next to it?
Yep.
That does seem pretty sketchy. Nick Terrell's passing everyone tonight. He got around Richard Costanza. Again, coming into the Casio Triangle. That's his favorite passing location. Sent it up the inside. Still took it too wide. Kept it out of the incidents. No damage. And now he is hunting down Tony Casito and Daryl Weiniger. Daryl Weiniger was able to get around Tony Casito finally, coming into turn 1. And we have another crash from Douglas Jerem. Because he has no front bumper still. Does he know his car is that damaged? I don't think he does.
He has to.
Well, you can't see your front bumper.
You can feel it, though.
Unless he's got a crazy camera.
His FOV is actually on his front bumper.
That's beautiful.
Looking out one of the headlights.
Jake Luther still with a comfortable 4-second gap. The back, though, Casito, Terrell, Costanza, and Kelly, all super close. Casito's not giving up the fight to Weiniger that easy.
No.
But he has Terrell breathing down his back. We're going to go on board with Terrell. Coming up to Spoon. Spoon is a real scary corner in any rear-engined or mid-engined GT3 car.
You were telling me the Mercedes is the best option.
Yeah, any front engine. That back end really likes to get loose.
Sounds to me like Mercedes is the only option.
You know, whatever helps you sleep at night, I'm here for it. I'm here to see Nick Terrell get around Tony Casito.
I'm here to see
Getting through
Douglas Jerome come back and teach Jake Luther a lesson.
I want to see Douglas Jerome take his fast repair.
And then come back and teach.
Although, if there ends up being a caution, I mean, the field will get bunched back up and he'll be right back in the race. So,
and he's not a lap down yet.
Yeah, so maybe you do want to wait. I guess there is 90 minutes left. You could have an even worse crash.
It's true.
That is possible. We're on the 15-minute mark. We're about halfway through this stint. Another 15 minutes, we're going to see people coming into pit for fuel. Richard Costanza crashed behind Nick Terrell. Never going to say his name right. That's your favorite liveried Porsche.
Yes, it is.
Perfect Tokyo drift. Oh no, John! Was that John Kelly? Just couldn't get on the brakes. That is going to be rough for John Kelly. That's going to be rough for Richard Costanza. It looked like he had saved it, but there's a BMW out of nowhere.
Where'd that wing on the track come from?
I'm not sure, but I want to take a look at John Kelly from his cockpit view.
Oh, it was a bumper, not a wing.
John Kelly's bumper?
No,
Yellow bumper?
Nope. It was Porsche's bumper.
Well, we're on board with John Kelly coming around into turn 1. There he is spinning. It looks like he didn't slam on the brakes, obviously, but I think he was thinking that Richard Costanza was going to be able to get stopped, but he came right down onto John Kelly.
John Kelly immediately disconnected. He's not happy about that one.
He's not happy about that one. I could see being upset that someone didn't hold their brakes, but the thing in GT3s, it's kind of hard. You can be holding your brakes, but the ABS will keep those wheels rolling.
Exactly.
Nick Terrell getting a great run on Casito here. I'm thinking he's just kind of hanging back, biding his time, saving some tires, saving some fuel, because I think he would have made the pass by now. Looks like we got Bowerman all over the back of Cantrell. Also in the Audi, we switched to him just as Cantrell got a little loose coming around turn 2, and Bauer is going to take that opportunity into the S's, sneak around the outside into 12th place. Is Patrick Cantrell going to have an answer for that coming through these S's? If you keep calm and have a good line through these S's, you can definitely make up some time. Or you can easily put some pressure, too, on the person in front of you.
Yes, you can.
We got the battle of the Kevins. Kevin Medina all over the back of Kevin Hayes. Kevin Medina's got a little favoritism points for me because he's driving the BMW. Chasing down an Audi.
It's a nice looking BMW too, the blue one.
Yeah. Comes into the hairpin. Kevin Hayes takes the defensive line. See if Kevin Medina can do the old switcheroo. He can't. Doesn't get a good enough run. Coming up into Spoon, it looks like Kevin kind of has a run on Kevin, but Kevin is doing a defensive line to Kevin, and Kevin's really having a hard time fighting Kevin. But here comes Kevin outside of Spoon, keeping Kevin behind him. Can Kevin make the pass on Kevin? This is A1 commentary. Medina coming up. Looks like he's kind of holding back, looking to get a good run out of the Casio Triangle, hopefully. Cuts that corner a lot more than Hayes does. Hayes stayed on the track, but Medina was all over those curbs. But at the end, looks like Hayes has a better exit. Medina's got the run on him, though. He's in the draft. He's counting down that relative. I think
Michael Doyen thinking about that pass. Swinging outside, swinging back inside. Or swinging inside, swinging back outside. Really trying to get around Jeffrey McDonald.
Yeah, he's definitely got to make up some ground since his teammate is likely out of the race. He's still in the pits. I don't think he's come back yet. Oh, he just left the pits. So he's definitely a lap down. He's going to be hoping for a well-timed safety car if that happens. I think we got a lot of people trying to save fuel tonight. We got a lot of people that are real close to each other, but not quite making the move.
Exactly.
We got Justin Hall behind Aaron Myers, half a second behind him, but he's already racked up 10 instant points compared
Great
to
race
Myers
from
2.
Nick for tonight. Started in 25th and now he's in 15th.
Yeah, he's up 10 places. Looks like he did get the move done on Tony Casito. When did that happen? Hold on. We're going to take a look. The Casio Triangle strikes again for Nick Terrell. That's the only place he knows how to pass. Yeah.
Wow.
Casio Triangle claiming lives. Hide your wife, hide your kids. We got Adam Walk. Hey, gonna try to defend Mike Braun. Hopefully take him around the outside. Mike Braun looking to set it up on the inside. They're 2x2 through turn 1. Adam close on the outside. They do a little bump and wheel to wheel there. Coming into the S's. Looks like Mike Braun got the pass done, and there is Adam behind, but he doesn't look happy about it. Looks like he's going to try to make that pass back. They got Douglas Jerem in front of him. That's going to slow Mike Braun down just a little bit, and that's going to be what Adam's looking for. Looks like they both get around Douglas, no problem. Adam does, is this Degner 1 and 2? Degner 2 right now. Looks like Mike Braun did just have the cleaner line through there. Landon Orr past Bob Lindell. Kind of traded passes there quite a bit, a couple times. Bob Lindell tries to take the inside of Landon Orr on the middle, and they got, who do they got in front of him there in the Mercedes?
Another Mercedes? I think that's Chris Wells. Yep, Chris Wells.
Chris Wells slowed him down a little bit, just enough for Landon to keep in front of Bob. Looks like Billy Bowerman did get around. That's not what I'm wanting to click on. Things are happening. Things are going quick. Jeff McDonald crash. Kevin Medina crash. Just after there was a pass on Jeff McDonald. Jeff McDonald jumped to the pits. It's not a good night for the Ninja Botanicals team. Let's see what happened. This is Michael Doyen passing Jeff McDonald. Oh, if this doesn't keep moving, I swear to God. Here it is. Michael Doyen passing Jeff McDonald. Is Jeff McDonald in an Audi?
That's what I was looking at.
What is going on?
Yeah.
They're just trying to confuse me tonight, I swear. I think there's going to be some kind of side-by-side action coming through 130R, and that's where this trouble was. They're coming up the straight to it. Michael Doyen going on the outside. Jeff McDonald's going to take a defensive inside line. We're going to see what happens. Oh, Jeff McDonald cuts back in front of him. Coming around 130R. Jeff McDonald, looks like they both have a clean line there. Is it the Casio Triangle? Claims another life? I don't think so. If it was turn 1 that claimed another life. Casio Triangle lives to see another day. Patrick Cantrell now all over the back of Michael Doyen. I think there's going to be a little incident in turn 1 coming up here. Made it through turn 1, turn 2 just fine. Looks like Jeff McDonald got on the grass a little bit. And that is letting Patrick Cantrell get all over the back of Doyen.
John Kelly and Jeffrey McDonald finally disconnected. It's going to be an early retirement for both of them. It's not going to be a good look for Ninja Botanicals Racing.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong incident this whole time, but let's go back to this. Jeffrey McDonald and Kevin Medina. Hold on, let's pause this. We need a better view. We're gonna do chase. Let's back this up. Here it is. Jeff McDonald and Kevin Medina. Side by side, coming up to the entry is Spoon. Kevin Medina poking his nose there on the inside. Jeffrey McDonald on the outside. Ooh, looks like Jeffrey McDonald squeezes in, leaves just enough space, but there's some net code right there. And that just glues them together, and that pins Jeff McDonald straight into the barrier. Back bumper gone, front bumper gone, spoiler gone. It looks like Jeff Medina
definitely got the worst of that.
Yeah, Kevin Medina almost got out of it if he can keep it out of the wall here. I didn't actually know what was in this part of Spoon. I've never seen anyone be over here.
I can't tell how fast he's going in slow-mo.
Just get...
I don't know if he's gonna.
Kevin Medina kept it out of the wall.
I just couldn't get that gauge of speed. I didn't know if he was gonna hit it or not.
We'll do this again real time. TV1.
Oh.
Kevin Medina able to keep it out of the wall. That's impressive. He's definitely got there's a little bump at the end. He's got some damage. His car is not happy. Yeah, his left wheel's not even turning. That was all those passes. There's another Kevin Medina crash. Probably trying to limp it back to pit lane.
Yep.
Coming into the Casio Triangle, ready to take another life. Ooh, almost in the back of Nick Terrell. He would not have liked that at all. Adam Walk-Hay entered the pit lane. What happened to Adam? Oh, that's what happened to Adam. 130R happened to Adam.
And this is the less lethal 130R. It used to be a single apex. Now it's a double apex.
Remember when you said we weren't going to have a lot of crashes? We got Kevin Hayes also crashed.
Oh, man.
In the Audi. Come through Degner 1. Into Degner 2. Back end comes around. Doesn't hit a wall. Kind of holds the brakes. Kind of rolls out of the racing line. Tries to get it spun around. Can't. Got to do the old 3-point turn. And gets it going. Not quite an unsafe rejoin, but probably a little scary to those people coming around. Nick Terrell. Nick Terrell part of everything. Douglas Jerem crashed again.
No.
Oh, right in front of Kevin Hayes. Kevin Hayes crashed, then Douglas Jerem. Probably in the hairpin. Yeah, just running wide because he's probably got no downforce. Because he doesn't have front bumper. Douglas, take your fast repair for the love.
Do you think he knows?
No. If he knows, we're going to have words. Bob Lindell also went off track. Oh, Porsche claims another straight into the wall. Oh, just booped him right out. Man.
And honestly, that's not too bad.
We're also running the high downforce set tonight, so...
No, we're running medium.
I'm pretty sure it's high.
No, you're high.
I'm not. I wish. Karsten Path went off track. Same spot. 130. It's the Porsches. And that one Ferrari.
You're right.
Yeah, high downforce. You should be able to send... that's probably giving people a little too much confidence. Kevin Hayes went off track again. Going around Douglas Jerem. Coming through 130R. Oh, just off track. All right, he kept it on. Douglas Jerem crashed again. I don't think he crashed. I think he just went very slow through that corner. iRacing's getting confused. Oh, no. Oh, Casio Triangle almost claimed another life. Douglas Jerem entered the pit lane. He was there for 23 seconds. Do you think he took a fast repair?
Let's find out.
I believe in you. We're live. Live with Douglas Jerem. We're going to go with the rear chase. We're going to keep an eye on this front bumper. You get that suggestive looking face of the Weenie Hut Jr. I don't really like it, if I'm being honest with you. I don't like his face. I don't like how he's there. He didn't. He did. He just drove through it. Oh.
No fast repair.
Oh boy. We might have to interview him.
Is he at incident limit?
That could be happening. Adam Wake in that brown Ferrari, just off track in Degner 2, but keeps it out of the wall. We got Kevin Hayes making a pass on Daryl Weiniger. Audi v Porsche. Ooh, little bump. I can't believe no one crashed right there. And then who was that getting around him? Matthew Wyckoff getting around in all of that chaos. Just sneak his way on the inside. Looks like Daryl Weiniger might have been trying to squeeze him, not let him by, and he got through on the outside, and now he is all over the back of Kevin Hayes, looking to make up another spot. Mike Braun entered the pits. Wow, that was a really bumpy pit lane. This is just a pit stop. Pit stops are rolling in. Is he the first to just make a normal pit stop?
I think so.
He is.
Fish was 1/3 the way through the race.
The leader is not pitted yet. He's 9 seconds ahead of everyone. 0 incidents. He's just out there on a Sunday drive. He doesn't have Scott Kimbrough to fight against. Buenaventura, he got hit?
No, he's just got the pace.
Oh, yeah, he does. Oh, he made a pass on Mike Braun, but that's just because he was in the pits. Bob Lindell, OMEC veteran, off the track. That's a scary place to go off in the spoon. He kept it together.
Oh, big spin from Michael Doyen
He's
into
a
the
professional.
wall.
Oh, no, Michael Doyen was having such a good race. Why don't I see that? Oh, there it is. Michael Doyen went off track. What happened, Michael? Oh.
Porsche is being a Porsche.
Yep. Porsche gonna do Porsche stuff. I don't know. High downforce, and you still can't keep that back end in check.
That's what I'm saying.
High downforce might suck. Tony Casito past Daryl Weiniger. Is this a crash or just a real pass? Oh, Daryl Weiniger heading in the pits. Everyone's pitting. We got pit action going on right now. Even Tony Casito.
That Golf livery's looking good on that Audi. Just pulled out of pits.
I need some kind of overlay that better tells me what's going on in the pits. All I'm saying. This is what I'll...
When to tell me who passes who in the pits.
Yeah. Well, mine does say who passes who in the pits.
Oh, there you go.
But there's so much,
I just need a livery
so much stuff going on.
Or not a livery, a layout overlay.
Yeah, you need to pay for SDK.
Yeah, I do.
This is an announcement to all of our 7 live YouTube viewers, I'm assuming. You can donate to Devin Adams. Is there any comments in the chat? I never read it.
Looks like there's one from Derek Fautre.
What'd he say?
His FOV is his front bumper. Devin funny AF.
Is he watching the stream and replying to it while driving?
No, he's not racing tonight.
Oh. Oh, that's Douglas Jerem. Thanks, Derek. Shout out Derek Fautre. The
Get your ass
guy
back in the car.
The guy I always called Forte. I'm sorry. We have 6 people watching right now. How do you feel streaming live to a national audience of 6 people? Does that make you nervous? Audience. This is live television.
Yeah, it is. Sunday night TV. It's kind of like Monday Night Football, but worse.
That's true. I don't even watch Monday Night Football. Well, there's a lot of pit stops. I didn't tell you guys about them because I got distracted about other things. But I hope you enjoyed this view of the pit lane. Let's go. Let's see what happened. Douglas Jerem crashed again. Douglas Jerem. Let's see your crash. Coming into the hairpin. I bet he understeers into the gravel because he's got no front bumper. There it is. There it is. Karsten Path went off track. The dinosaur Porsche. Ooh, Degner won.
Any dinosaur Porsche.
Yeah.
Porsche. That's Rexy.
It's the dinosaur Porsche.
It has a name. Use its name.
Rexy.
Come on.
I don't watch IMSA, but I should. I like the little arms on the door, though. I didn't know that was a thing. I believe he's
Yeah, no,
already used his fast repair, hasn't he? Because he had that crash.
Yes, he did.
And he's got... I mean, he's made the front face of that bumper look like a face, the way it's all caved in. Douglas Jerem entered the pit lane. Hold up. This is his chance. If he doesn't pull in... I mean, he's got to be out of gas now, right? He's got at least...
There's no way he stops.
He's stopping. He's stopping.
Here it is. Here it is.
Everyone remain calm.
There it is.
We trained for this. There it is.
There's a bumper.
He has a bumper.
Bumper back.
Hey.
Finally.
And new tires. That's his only set of tires he just put on, so I hope he's ready to make those last an hour and a half.
Only an hour left.
No, we've only been racing 35 minutes. Oh, yeah, it's an hour and a half
It's a 90-minute
race.
race.
Yeah. It used to be 2, season 1. I'm an old man.
Yeah, dude. I remember season 1 like the... Those were the days. Back
Those
when I
were the
drove a
days.
PCR.
Those were the days when you didn't know what was good for you.
And
We
they
got-
locked me in this room.
Up front, Jake Luther
This rubber
with
room.
a 9-second gap. He has taken his pit stop. He has taken his pit stop. He has to have. 35 minutes. He's gotten 1X. I'll forgive him for it. Behind him is Aubrey Kundal. 9.3 seconds behind. And that Audi keeping it clean. 0X. There is a safety bonus tonight because it's an endurance race. So you keep it under 8X, you get a safety bonus.
Man, Jake Luther is dominant. He's already almost at 10 seconds to P2.
He's killing it. Third place, we got Mike Braun, who is up 2 places, only 3 X's. 6 seconds behind Kundal. Kundal is 9 seconds behind Luther, but then Braun's another 6 seconds behind Kundal. So Jake and Aubrey just killing it out there up front.
Through fifth is just
Yeah.
gonna be a fun one to keep up with tonight.
He has Justin Hall and Aaron Myers right behind him. They're battling each other to see who is going to get in front to get around Mike Braun. I believe they've all pitted. They all got new tires.
Yep.
They're all here for a
I'm
battle.
not sure about tires, but I know that they have all pitted.
Coming out of the hairpin, we'll see if anyone has enough draft to make a move. Coming up to Spoon. I love Suzuka.
It's a very fun track to watch.
It just has everything. It's got your dumb S corners. It's got a hairpin. It's got your high speed. There he goes in a Spoon.
Ooh, no contact. with
Justin
the other car,
Hall. Yeah, that was beautiful. Everyone avoided each
though.
other.
Track,
He
perfect.
avoided the wall back on. He's going to be pretty disappointed, though, because now he's 3 seconds behind Myers. And he's going to have Adam Wake and Patricio Montevero behind him, who are in the battle of their own. We got the Audi all over the back of that brown Valhalla Ferrari. Let's go on board with Montevero. With a gyro cam coming in the Casio triangle. I see Douglas Jerem's entering the pit lane again, and I think there's a ulterior motive. I don't know, he's in the pit lane so many times. Unless he's getting 6 incidents every lap. And speaking of Douglas Jerem, there he is, coming up with the battle of Montevero and Adam Wake, and that gives Adam Wake just the perfect little gap he needed. Douglas was there. It pushed Montevero off, I would say, the preferred line, but Montevero has a great run coming into the S's. Adam Wake really had to slow down there for the first S. The back end of that Ferrari looks a little loose. It's almost like Montevero is just toying with hay. You can just see him get right up on the back of him and then just let off. Coming through Degner 1. Degner 2, both cutting that curb. Both getting loose on the exit. This is like an action movie. They're both coming around, fishtailing. Coming up here to the hairpin. Montevero is going to try to send the dummy up the hairpin. Adam Wake doesn't fall for it. And they're back on the straight, heading up to Spoon. Back to where I was talking about how this has everything. What did I say it has? It has the fast corners. It has the hairpin. It has your silly chicane. It has the S-curves. Has your big hairpin. Looks like Montevero just trying to make it look like he's going to send it up the inside. He's definitely trying to make Adam a little nervous. The new Audi still doesn't have a rear view camera. That's incredible. We're going to do cockpit with Adam Waukee so we can see the Audi all up on that rearview mirror, which kind of looks just like a little Android tablet sitting there. Ooh, that was all over the place coming out of the triangle. Let's see that again. What happened? The back end just got loose, bumped over the curbs, and just took the off-road path, almost like he was going to try to get into the pits. I think it looks like Montevero is just kind of biding his time. Let's see, did Douglas Jerem enter the pit lane with any damage? Nope, he's still got the front bumper. I'm still rooting for him. Matthew Wyckoff passed Nick Terrell, and then they passed each other again. This is coming up into 130R. Nick Terrell taking the inside line, but then lets Matthew Wyckoff have it. Gets on the grass a little bit there, coming in the entry, and looks like Matthew Wyckoff rear end might got a little loose, but Nick Terrell, the Casio Triangle killer, he's going to make his move. He didn't. He didn't make his move. I feel like I may have lost my associate. You still there?
No, I'm here.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right. I didn't know.
Just working on some things on the side.
Whoa, what things?
Just getting ready for the interviews tonight.
Give me into the action. Are you doing every interview?
No.
You're
Just
getting
first
ready
place.
for him.
Just first place.
You're
You
getting
know how
ready
it
for
works.
him. You're
You
better
know
at it
how
than I
it
am.
works.
Adam Waukee went off in the Casio Triangle again.
You're the star of the
Oh,
show.
that's
I'm just
fine.
here as a celebrity guest.
I'm not the star
Not
of the
really a
show.
celebrity.
Who has gained
You're
the...
right. Bob
You're-
Lindell is the star of the show.
You're right. Where's Bob Lindell? He's up 3 places.
That's what I like to see.
We're on board with Bob Lindell, who is right behind Chris Wells. He's going to take that Mercedes and show him who's boss.
Better not.
And Wells is 20. It looks like we got a great midfield battle, 16th, 17th, and 18th. We got a Mitch Buenaventura, Landon Orr, and Darrell Weiniger all in a big draft pack. And Darrell Weiniger's right on the back of Tony Casito. We got 4 people running in to turn 1 right now. We're on board with Buenaventura, looking to make a move. Back end Porsche wanted to do Porsche stuff, but Buenaventura said no thanks. We're going to keep going straight today, coming into the S's. Porsche, Audi, Porsche. Tony Casito looks like he's fighting for his life up there, and that is making... And Landon Orr is all over the back of Darrell Weiniger. This is quite the battle. All right, about 15 minutes till everyone's going to have to pass for fuel again. Ooh, Landon Orr gets loose in the Audi. Buenaventura almost glues his front bumper to the back of that Audi. That was some good avoidance. Buenaventura is probably going to want to be getting around Landon as soon as possible if he's going to keep making those mistakes in those corners. You can tell he braked a little early there, hanging back, trying to get a good run out of the hairpin. Landon Orr is real aggressive on that curb. I don't think it matters what kind of line you do. The exit out of the hairpin always sucks.
Yep.
All 4 of those people took different lines, and it didn't matter.
I'm really liking that 99 card livery. Nice and simple. That black and red.
Darrell Weiniger?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm liking the simple liveries tonight.
Simple liveries for a simple man.
Yep. See how much grass they mow coming out of there, coming into that corner?
Ooh, Landon Orr getting loose on the outside. There goes the Audi into the wall. Oh no, he took out Buenaventura with him. Holy crap. Casio Triangle claims another life. It's always right there. Oh, that was...
Watch that again.
Oh man, we're gonna see that from the chopper view. Whew. Landon's gonna be hard at that. Oh man, Landon flipped like 27 times. What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh, stop. We're gonna go to Landon. Where you at, buddy? I do slow motion, quarter speed. He gets loose. He was fishtailing. He was trying to hold it together. We're gonna swing at it right here. There's just nothing you can do.
No.
Straight into that wall. Nails Buenaventura right into the tire wall. He flips once, twice. There's the third flip.
Holy crap.
Fourth flip. Fifth flip.
I hope he's not
360 no scope. Seventh clip. Landon Orr is going to be on a feeding tube for the rest of his life after that crash. That's crazy.
Oh, that's horrible.
Jump to the pits. A little bit of a toe. I think he's still got a fast repair. He might still be in it with the safety car. You never know, but he's got a lot of work to make his way back to that field.
We are halfway through this race. He still has half a race to figure it out.
Was rough.
Douglas Jerem disconnects. I wonder what happened to him.
Let's see, Douglas Jerem went off track. Oh, he's missing his
wing.
Yeah. I think he had enough.
Yep, that.
I think he just had enough. That's okay. I feel you, buddy.
Happens to the best of us.
It does. What happened to Matthew Wyckoff? Was this serious off track? Another Valhalla Ferrari. The outside of Spoon. Not serious if he can keep it together like that. That was a good one. Karsten Path went off track and entered the pit lane. What in the heck was that? Oh my god. Don't text and drive, Karsten. You gotta keep your eyes on the road. He almost ended his race right there. What a turn of events. That was actually real exciting. That's not who I want. So we're Jake Luther still up front, strengthening his lead even more. 10 seconds. Everyone behind Nick Terrell is a lap down from him. He is just out there cruising. Behind him, Aubrey Kundal also kind of driving around by themselves. 10 seconds behind Luther, but 6 seconds in front of Braun. Braun has managed to stretch out that gap from Aaron Myers by quite a bit, 1.6 seconds. Got Justin Hall 8 seconds behind Myers, but 7 seconds in front of Adam Hay. Adam Hay was able to keep Montevero behind him and able to stretch out that lead. It's up to 2.2 seconds now. And behind him is Billy Bowerman. Also kind of driving around out there by himself. He's got Wyckoff behind him. And behind Wyckoff is Patrick Cantrell with only 1X in the top 10, up one spot from his qualifying. Behind him, Kevin Medida has Michael Doyen and Kevin Hayes behind him. It looks like Kevin got past Kevin after all. Nick Terrell crashed. Oh no. Nick Terrell. What happened, buddy? Coming into Spoon? After
That
such
was still one of my favorite libraries.
a clean race? Back end just gets loose. There's no damage. Keep style the wall. But then he crashed again. Ooh, that was a big one. It was there.
Late entry from Diego Airy.
So Nick Terrell got it back on. He's going into 130R. Oh, back in, and he spins in front of... Oh, no!
Oh.
Who is that Audi right there?
Who is it, 73?
I think that's Kevin Hayes.
That would be Kevin Hayes.
Yeah, Nick Terrell into the back of Kevin Hayes. Both spun right there. Tony Casito's going to take that opportunity past Nick Terrell. Adam Waukay also crashed. Another brown Valhalla Ferrari. They're not having a good night tonight. Going into Digna 1. Gets a little loose. Tries to hold it together. Going into Digna 2. And just comes to a stop and drives around. No big deal. But that lets Montevero get around him. All that work he did, keeping in front of Montevero, making that gap. And it's all gone in a second. That's the fun part about endurance racing. Anything can happen. You never know.
There's so much time to make mistakes.
Yeah.
There's so much time to throw on some hot laps.
Especially when you get one fast repair. Nick Terrell's already out of the pit lane, ready to go.
We're almost 2/3 the way through this race. 53 minutes out of 90 minutes. What are your predictions for tonight's race, Marcus?
I do think Luther's going to hold it together and win. Unless there's some sort of safety car tonight. And Kundal has an opportunity to attack at that safety car and try to keep it ahead. I think Kundal has the ability to fight Luther, but they're just... I think he's kind of just taking it easy, trying to conserve the tires, because you do only get one tire change. And Suzuka's pretty hard at tires. I don't know what the track temp is right now.
Track temp's looking like we are at 104 degrees. With
Oh,
the
yeah.
air temp at 96.
Oh, yeah.
That's a warm one today.
That is a hot track temp, so they are going to be using up the tire. Even best case scenario, they last about an hour, so even if you wait till your second pit stop to switch them, which is coming up here pretty soon, you still got to make a half hour.
Air conditioning in this thing. They don't pay me.
I think they have air conditioning.
We do not have air conditioning in this damn booth, and you guys do not pay me. I deserve hazard pay for this shit.
The Japanese people don't believe in air conditioning.
No, it's you guys.
That's my
You
fun
guys
fact
don't
about
believe in air
Suzuka.
conditioning.
They're only 88 feet above sea level. There's no need for it. You ever seen an air conditioner in a swamp? Didn't think so. Justin Hall went off track. Was it serious? Oh, that's a little serious. Did he keep it on the wall? He didn't. That's going to be quite the switch up, because Montevero is going to be real excited about that crash.
Yeah, he is.
Because that's going to propel him up into 5th. 2 places from where he qualified. He didn't run into the pits, though. I'm surprised. That back wheel is tweaked. That is crazy. I guess they're going to pit in a couple laps for fuel, so if you can still drive it, you might as well wait.
If these cars can just make another 5 minutes on fuel.
I suppose. That looks pretty
So we
sketchy.
set.
The field has definitely split out. I think all those close battles are no longer. Everyone finally crashed, succumbed to the pressure. Everyone's 4 to 7 seconds apart from each other, except I guess Bob Lindell's only a second and a half off the back of Chris Wells. Maybe looking to make a move. Good showing for Bob Lindell. He's up 7 places from his qualifying. Trying to catch up to his teammate, Patrick Cantrell, in 10th place. Looks like Justin Hall went off track again, probably from that damage. Oh, no, this... Oh, no. That was the original crash. I'm a professional. Is Landon out of the race? He's still in the pits.
Landon is still in the pits. He's been sitting there for a minute, too.
9 minutes. I wonder if he forgot to check fast repair.
He probably already used his fast repair.
You think?
Did
Yeah,
he?
no, that was
Hang
his
on.
first crash.
Yeah, no, you're right.
But Buenaventura is also still in the pits. I wonder if they both forgot to check their fast repair. Are they in the Landon's in the Discord?
I say we drag him in.
Should we pull
just
him
case
in?
we get a car. Yeah, pull him in really fast.
Landon, you're in the broadcast booth. What's up, buddy?
I already used my fast repair, man.
told you.
Oh, I thought you
I
forgot
called
to
it.
check it. When did you have to use your fast repair?
Lap 3,
When
I
I
think.
crashed at the exact same corner earlier on.
Oh no. Well, I'll have you know, we were on the broadcast and I was on board with Buenaventura. And we were behind you the whole lap, and so we just got to see you live view slam into the wall, and it was terrifying.
Yeah, I actually went back and watched that. I was jumping through, all of a sudden you hear you yell, "Holy crap!" I'm like, "Ah, I found it."
Yeah, we saw you getting kind of loose there throughout that lap, and there
Yeah.
those back
It
tires
was
are probably
fun,
getting a
too.
little cooked.
That pack was really good racing for a while, but it's a lot of pressure for racing that close on this track.
Yeah, that was pretty fantastic. Well, how many minutes do you have left for repairs?
Oh, another 10 or so.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna finish the race, man. I'm here for my point.
All right. Well, you're only at 8x, so if you don't get any more incidents, you don't get
Hey,
bonus
hey!
points. You got to be on the lead lap, so you really got to go out there and make
Oh,
some
man,
ground.
that ain't happening.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll drag you back. We had to see what was going on.
Good stuff. Thanks, guys.
All right, later. A crash on
We're
lap
respectful,
3.
yeah.
Why don't I remember that?
I just looked at his English lap times.
I'm scrolling back. Let's get on something that's not just the pit lane here. Here we go. We're on board.
Respectful young man, though.
That's honestly the spirit of sim racing. You know, you got 10 minutes of repairs. You're screwed. There's no way you can win, but you're still sitting there. You're going to take the repairs, and you're going to finish the race. I respect that.
Seems
Well-
like he's still having fun.
Oh, yeah.
That's all that matters. Unless your name is Jake Luther, and then it's all about winning.
Landon Orr is an OMEC admin. He's contractually obligated to finish every race.
Does he get paid?
No.
This isn't a joke. Does he get paid?
No. He gets paid
Got
in
luck, dude.
love and adoration. Now, I'm trying to find his... He said third lap? Oh, Landon Orr went off track. Let's see Landon Orr's third lap incident. I missed this. Oh, is this one... Oh? I'm on a Ferrari right now, so this is not correct.
That is not landing on.
Let's try this again. It was a long time ago, so my computer's probably struggling. You can do it. You can do it. That's not Landon Orr. Oh, we're still live. It's not going to pull back that far. I'm going to assume it was a harrowing crash, and he's lucky to be alive. Kevin Medina entered the pits. Mike Braun entered the pits. Bob Lindell entered the pits.
It's horrible.
What's horrible?
It's a harrowing crash, and he's lucky to be alive.
He is. And then he crashed again. We got Adam Wake all over the back of Daryl Weiniger. I didn't mean to be here, but we're here for this battle. And I don't think Adam's pitted yet. I don't think Daryl's pitted. Oh, Adam left the pit lane, and that is how Daryl got in front of him. But Adam got around him right there, coming into Degner 1. Don't lose it. Those tires got real close to that sand. Coming through Degner 2. It looks like he's got the speed, just had to make the pass. Nick Terrell back down in 18th place. Half a second behind Shane Brown. You know, all that setback, he's still up 7 spots from where he qualified. And ladies and gentlemen, I just got word there is some kind of Japanese lizard on the track, and the marshals are
Not a
gonna
Komodo
have to
dragon.
throw a yellow flag.
Not a Komodo dragon.
Is it a Komodo dragon? I don't know any
I
other
have no
Japanese
idea.
lizards.
But hang on.
Is that a
I'll
meme I
find
don't
out
know about?
exactly what dragon it is.
Komodo dragons might be Japanese. But we are starting our pace laps. The pace car is going to be coming out of the pits. Landon Orr still in the pits waiting for his 10 minutes of repairs. He's got about 6 left. His repairs might be done just as the whole safety car shenanigans get done. This is definitely going to make the people, I think the people who just pitted, right, they're going to benefit the most out of this.
Are you sure it was a lizard and not a Japanese giant salamander?
Are salamanders not lizards?
Technically, no. But this one's about 5 feet
It
long.
could be a salamander. The OMEC track marshals are not well versed in Asian critters. So it might be a salamander. There is the pace car coming out. Who's coming out of the pits directly behind the pace car? Darrell Weininger? Jake Luther crashed. He didn't crash. He's just slowing down. Yeah, I think it's just him coming to a slowdown for the pace car. Oh yeah, he came to a stop so he could get behind the pace car. If he would have crashed right there, that would have been incredible. The safety car's lining up. We're going to have one lap of this safety car. They're all going to follow around. Then I believe the pits will open. But now pit strategy. So the people who just pitted or were in the pits while the safety car was called, they're going to benefit the most out of this. Because the green flag is going to go. They've already pitted. They're ready to go to the end of the race. I don't think Jake Luther has pitted yet. He's going to have to pit during this safety car. And that's, I think there was like 5 or 6 people already pitted. That's going to put him behind those people. That whole 10-second gap he had gone. Am I correct? I hope so. Devin's dead. I'm hearing some noises. I think it's the salamander. I think it got him.
Oh my god.
The salamander get you? Did you have to go clean it off the track? They give you the shovel?
It wasn't good. He tried fighting me.
That was terrible. I'm assuming you heard nothing I said.
I heard everything you said, actually.
So-
I just couldn't respond. They didn't give me a microphone.
That's terrible. So the people who pitted, like, Jake Luther is going to be behind several people, if I'm correct.
Jake Luther.
Yeah, he hadn't pitted yet.
Oh.
And there was like 5 or 6 people who had pitted right before this safety car got thrown.
Well, that's going to be interesting.
There were Darrell Weininger entered the pit lane. Aaron Myers, Kevin Medita, Bob Lindell, Mike Braun. I think that's it. Bob Lindell is
Our hero.
gonna. He might even. I wonder if he's still a lap down. He
Are
might.
there waiver rounds?
We did it for the one race.
Do we still have time to do waiver rounds?
Who's the people who are one lap down?
We got Shane Brown, number 690. We got Nick Terrell, 81. Bob Lindell, our boy, 77. And Carson Path, in number 69.
We'll wait until after this round of pit stops here. Who is all entering the pit lane? Jake Luther, Aubrey Kundal, Montevero, Bowerman, Wyckoff, Cantrell, Doyen, Path, Hall, Luther.
You might need to clear Jake Luther's black flag.
Why does he have a black flag?
He went down through pit road. Right here, hang on. Let me check the replay.
Was it before the pits were open?
Oh, Aubrey Kundal too.
Did they all pit before it was open?
No, it was open.
How'd they get black flags? You sure they actually have black flags?
That's what they're saying. Aubrey Kundal and Jake Luther are complaining about black flags.
Let me go in to the... I'll be right back. Keep them entertained.
Oh, I can keep.
Well, they're
everybody
gonna hear me anyways. I'm just gonna pull Bob in here, or not Bob. So what are they saying? Luther and who?
Luther and Kundal.
Do they say why? Where do you see them complaining about black flags?
Voice chat. Bob's giving him an explanation right now.
What's the explanation?
They're asking you about wave rounds, and they're gonna adjust the black flags after the race.
So Luther and Kundal.
Mm-hmm. That is correct. We only have 20 minutes left of this race. And it's just interesting because they went in at the exact same time everybody else did.
So I cleared Luther's penalties, and I cleared Kundal's penalties. Can you see if they're still good? If they're good?
I'll see if they say anything.
Can you hop on the voice chat and ask him?
I don't think I can because I'm in spectators. They won't be able to hear me. Pull Bob in here really fast.
I tried to clear their penalty, and it said they're not serving a penalty.
That is interesting. Maybe they already cleared it?
Hey, Bob, you're in the broadcast booth.
Hey, greetings, everybody.
Who had a black flag?
Jake Luther had a black flag. He had some sort of pit something or other, and says he just went into pit lane and it black flagged him right away. So
I tried to clear penalties, but it said he had no penalties.
oh, maybe he'd already cleared it. I don't know.
It must have cleared. I did the same for Aubrey as well.
I dropped them all the way to the back, too.
Hey, can you? What do you think about waving around the folks behind the leaders right now, so we don't get in the mix-up?
Who is it?
Looks like Nick and I.
Shane Brown and Carson Path, too.
Yep. Waving around you. Waving around Nick.
Shane Brown and Carson Path, 69.
All right, I think this is your last lap you guys are on, right, for the yellow?
Can you extend it by 1 lap?
No. All right, Bob, I will throw you back in the race chat. We will not distract you. Goodbye. He's muted. He doesn't want to know. Waved around everyone who's a lap down. I did so. Luther and Kundal, I want you to know that I tried to clear black flags. It says you don't have any.
Very interesting, though.
He'll be in position 11 anyways because he had to pit. So he wouldn't be in first right now. I think they got cleared. All right, well, they got the wave around. We got Aaron Myers in first place. Bob Lindell should be unlapping himself. There he is. There's a group of guys unlapping themselves. Is Richard Costanza only 1 lap down?
Richard Costanza, yes, he is. I missed him. I'm sorry.
What about Buenaventura?
Nope. That he's 9 laps down.
Okay. I just gave Costanza the wave around. Hopefully he'll be able to make it around in time. I'm not sure if this is the last lap or not. They are just on spoon.
He might not be able to make it back to the pack, but he'll definitely make it all the way around.
Yeah. Where is Bob Lindell? Bob Lindell's coming up to 130R. Oh, they're just starting their next lap. They're going through Degna 2. Plenty of time. It got really dark.
Yeah.
When did that
It's
happen?
that 8x time scale.
Woo!
All through
Finishing
that-
this in the night with the safety car. I tell you what, Luther's really he's got something to prove now.
Yeah, he does.
He has to fight his way through 10 people. I hope he didn't have a black flag.
That's what it looks like. I think he cleared it when he went into pit. It was probably a stop and go for passing pace car. That's what he was saying, at least.
Oh, he might have cleared it before I cleared it.
Yep.
So does that mean
that's
he
what-
hasn't pitted?
No, he has pitted.
Well, but he just did a
That's-
stop and go. It wouldn't let him pit.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
If he did that
Maybe it was
before
a
I
hold?
cleared it. If you do stop and go, you can't pit.
Yeah, but was it a hold then?
Oh, maybe it was just a hold. I don't know.
We'll figure it out after the race.
I will be interested. I'll have to watch the replay and see why the black flag would have happened.
It said he passed the pace car, but he was pulling into the pit lane.
Wonder-
Aubrey got it too.
I wonder if it was just close enough.
Maybe.
We'll see if I can replay enough. I don't think I can. Man, that got dark so quick. It was a really long pace car. Oh, he changed tires and everything, so he got a full pit stop. I'm behind him right now. I wonder if when he went into the pit entry, if he was able to get ahead of the pace car. Yeah. Yep. He was ahead of the pace car. I think if it does the flag. Him and Aubrey were both in front of the pace car when they hit the speed limiter.
Oh, big wreck. Number 25 is going for names.
Green flag? Green flag
Yeah,
racing.
Jake Luther's going for names. Man.
He's definitely got a lot of ground to make up. Aubrey Kundal went off track. Was that because of Jake Luther? Oh, they're all bunched up, and it's night. Oh, no. He got
Big
loose. Was that Jake Luther getting loose?
Yeah, that was
In the
Jake
green-
Luther's Senate.
No,
Yep.
who was in the green Audi?
Oh, I'm not sure who's in the green Audi, but
That was Tony Casito.
oh, okay.
I think he got loose. Coming right into turn one. Not Tony Casito.
Mike Brown holding off second. Braun, not Brown. 15 minutes left. Let's see what they can do.
Who's the 25 car? The green Audi.
25 car is Pedro Montevero.
Oh, that's who it was. That's who got sideways into Kundal.
Kundal spun?
Well, I think Luther got into the back of Montevero. Montevero got loose, slammed into Kundal, and that knocked Kundal off the track.
I got you.
That was a little bit of a mess of a restart. We got a lot of passes.
Yeah, there is.
Nick Tiro passed Montevero. Yeah, Montevero's looks like he's got some damage. That's not going to be a good race for him.
That is not what you like to see.
Kevin Hayes went off track. coming up into Lesmos, just off the back. Kept it in shape though. Jake Luther passed Billy Bowerman. He has definitely got something to prove. Landon Orr just left the pits, joining the action.
Mike Braun putting up a good gap to P2.
We're on board with Jake Luther. My on-call phone is ringing. I have to leave for just a second. You talk us through this.
I'll walk us through it. Looks like we're... If I had to guess, we got about 5 laps left. Somewhere in there. We got Mike Braun leading the race with a 6/10 gap up to Aaron Myers. Looks like we're in the car with Jake Luther right now, sitting in P8. He started the race in P1, but had a little bit of trouble in caution. Something about black flag. Justin Hall swinging it way too wide, getting a little bit of off track. No damage. No harm, no foul. Adam Waukee finds his way up to 3rd place. 2nd and 3/10 off of Mike Braun. Justin Hall not too far back with the 2nd and 8/10 behind. Matthew Wyckoff 2 seconds and 4/10 behind P1. Mike Braun really just needs to finish out these 10 minutes and this race will be his. Jake Luther finding himself all the way back at the 7th place after restarting the race in 11th. So far, so good for him. Even with that black flag, is a little bit of a kick in the butt for him. Adam Waukee trying to battle off that Justin Hall behind him, throw that monkey off his back. Closing in, he's only 5/10 off his pace. Same with Mike Braun. Looks like Aaron Myers is closing in on him, trying to get that pass done before the end of this race.
All right, I'm back.
Beautiful.
Jake Luther all the way back up to P6.
P6 now?
We're on replay. I wasn't even live that whole time.
Oh man.
Holy shit, he's still in P6 though.
Okay.
What do we got?
It
Who?
looks like P7.
Right now he's in P6.
I got
Half second
okay,
off
I have
Wyckoff.
I only get updated every at the green or the start finish line.
Gotcha. Luther definitely racking up some incidents there. Hall in 4th place is at 24. Some people definitely lost their safety bonuses they were going to get tonight. We got some stuff happened. Tony Casito crashed. We're going to take a look at Tony Casito. Going through the S's, looks like he's got an Audi bumper real close to him. He gets a little bump and run. That is unfortunate, and then gets slammed into by, who is that in the Golf Audi? Oh, that was Aubrey Kundal on the Audi. Crashes into Tony Casito.
She's having a rough, or he. As a he. We discovered that in the first race of the season.
And that was Kevin Hayes that gave him a little bump and run there in the S's. Not sure if that was net code, but that was unfortunate. Tony Casito's not going to be happy about that one. It's going to be a fist fight in the pits.
Helmets thrown, gloves thrown, hands thrown.
Unfortunately, Landon Orr crashed again. Is it turn 1? Turn 1, back end comes around. Tokyo drift through turn 2. Hopefully he can get the brakes on. Sits there. And everyone gets around him. He backs it up. He kept it safe. Aubrey Kundal past Karsten Path. Yeah, looks like he got a little loose there. Pass into the Casio triangle.
Seems like we got about 4 laps left of this race.
And we have Jake Luther still sitting in P7, but he is all over the back of Kevin Medina right now. Oh, no. Actually, we just missed that. Jake Luther crashed into... I wasn't, but I am now. Jake Luther, this is replay now. Jake Luther crashed into the back of Kevin Medina, coming into the hairpin, trying to make a move on the inside. Just couldn't get on the brakes quick enough, bumped into him, and that spun the back around, and that is what let... Or that was on the back of Matthew Wyckoff, and that's what let Kevin Medina get in front of him. This is a very unfortunate race.
Very unfortunate for Jake Luther.
Down into P7. Mike Braun hanging out up front.
Holding it down. He's just got to hold down for another 7 minutes. And that race is all his.
Adam Waukay up into third place in the Valhalla Ferrari. Aaron Myers all over the back of Mike Braun looking to hunt down that first place. Aaron Myers. Where did Aaron Myers finish last week?
Aaron Myers finished. Give me 2 seconds.
Oh, he's all over the back of Mike Braun. He is looking for P1 tonight.
Last week, he finished with 25 points. I don't know where that puts him. I think that's
pretty far down the list, I think.
Fourth? Because first place gets 29, or 30. Puts him in 5th place, doesn't it?
I believe so. So he's going to be pretty happy if he can pull off first place tonight. He's getting a couple good runs out of Mike Braun, but Mike Braun's making a few mistakes, but he's keeping himself alive up there.
He's currently tied for 11th with Daryl Wanger.
Looks like Jake Luther got around Kevin Medina again. The BMW went for a pass on turn 1. Dived right up the outside.
That Matthew Wyckoff.
Hoping for a top 5. Getting in the grass a little bit, coming in there before. He's 1.1 seconds behind. I don't know. He could catch up and make some fantastic passes here in the next 7 minutes, but we'll find out. Patrick Antrell still sitting in 9th place, and Bob Lindell up to 15th place.
5 minutes left. 5 minutes left of green flag racing.
Nick Terrell made his way back up to 11th place. 5 seconds behind Doyen. Looks like he's just going to be trying to fight off Chris Wells for the remainder of this race.
Mike Braun's doing amazing holding off that 6/10 gap.
Yeah, P1 through P5, all in a big group, which is going to give Jake Luther... Who is that getting loose up there? Is that Aaron Myers?
I think so.
Justin Hall in the Audi getting loose through turn 2. And that is going to... Mike Wyckoff's going to get past him. Jake Luther goes off? Or no, Justin Hall goes off.
Looks like a big gain for Mike Braun, starting in 5th all the way up to 1st.
Justin Hall just
more minutes.
Had a little wiggle. Karsten Path went off track. And into the wall. Right there on 130 yard. No one's going to like that. Jake Luther back up to P5. Hunting down Wyckoff. 1.4 seconds behind Wyckoff, but definitely going to try to close that quick. Coming into the hairpin like it was nothing. I think we're going to see him maybe make a move at Spoon or 130R. Looks like Justin Hall is in the pits. Everyone's passing him. I don't think he's coming back from that one. Karsten Path is in the pits. Jake Luther with a nice run up to 130R. Gonna try to make the probably going to try to send it into Casio Triangle if he has the speed. He doesn't have the speed. He's going to hang back for a second. Focus on a good line through here. Get a good exit. I think he does have the good exit on Wyckoff. Wyckoff wiggles a little bit coming out of there, and he's going to walk around him on the inside and make his way up into 4th place.
He's got 2.5 minutes just to get back up there. What do you think? You think he's got it?
Was it a total of only a couple seconds? 2 seconds? 3 seconds?
It's only 3 seconds.
I don't know if he can get to P1. I think he might be able to pull off P2. He's a 1.5 behind Hay. If he gets him past this lap, and Myers and Braun start fighting, there's definitely a chance. You know Adam is sweating right now.
Yeah, he is.
He's wanting to have that podium. Adam's at 14X. I believe if he gets 2 more, that's a drive-through.
Adam Waukkee's in 22nd right now.
Adam
Yeah,
Waukkee's in 3rd.
No, overall.
Oh, yeah, that 3rd place would be some good points for him.
That would be amazing points.
Who is
for him.
his teammate?
His teammate is 2 seconds. I think he's a solo driver. Yeah, I'm not seeing a teammate for him.
He's just fighting for those points all by himself.
Yes, sir.
Coming through Spoon. Jake Luther looks very focused. I think we're going to see another pass coming out of the triangle. Adam Waukee already looks like he might have been trying to take a little defensive line there for a second, get out of the draft, but I don't think it's going to work for him. Coming through 130R, coming up to the triangle.
Final minutes of the race. We got 1 minute left of regulation time.
Jake Luther really cuts that curb. Think he's got a better exit. He's counting down the time. Adam Waukee is not going to let him have it without a fight. He's taking a defensive line. He's going to force Jake Luther to go around the outside.
Oh, he faked him out.
Cuts back at the last second. Jake Luther's going to take that pass. There they go. They're going to touch. Sneaks in. Oh, no. Got a little understeer. Got a little action there.
There's a pass.
They all kept it together. I don't know. If you're going to open the door like that, you know the position Jake Luther's in. He's going to take it.
Yes, he is.
It looked like there was a little light flashing going on there, but I don't know what Adam expected.
Yeah, no. If you really wanted to take the defensive line, you should have held it all the way to the braking zone.
Yeah, if you're going to defend, you got to defend. Especially when you got Jake Luther behind you, because you know he's going to take that opportunity.
Jake Luther's probably not in the happiest right now.
I don't know if he's going to be able to make up 2 seconds.
I don't think he's going to be able to make up 2 seconds.
Well,
that is a fantastic restart for him.
I think we have 2 more laps.
I think we only have... This should be white flag right here.
Oh, so we're at 1:27.
Oh, no, I keep forgetting. My elapsed time is not correct.
Yeah, so we got 2 laps. And he's already cut off 0.3 of a second to Myers. But Mike Braun is pulling away from Myers. I don't know, I think
he's got either
second.
3rd or 2nd in the bag, yeah.
I think he's got P2. And he gets an interview with us.
Either way, we're going to pull him in.
So he can yell at us for ruining his race.
Sounds fantastic to me.
I don't know, he got a lot of broadcast time at the end, though, because he got ignored at the beginning.
Yeah, he did. Lots of action from him at the end.
He gains so much time on people, the 130R and the triangle.
Yep.
Those are the huge... He cut it down from 1.5 seconds to 0.6. He cuts a whole second off there.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
He's definitely a driver. He's not meant to be us high-class citizens in the booth.
He is up to 14X, though. That 4X, I think... it's probably a 2X from Adam Waukee. Coming through the S. Is this going to be the final lap? I wish my overlay told me when it was the final lap. I don't believe so. There's no
It
white.
should be.
There's no white flag on my
Right,
iRacing.
you
Well, I
go.
guess I'm just spectating. So. Up front, we got Myers all over the back of Michael Braun. If this is the last lap, then he is going to be desperate to make a move.
Aubrey Condal trying to make that move on the number 70 Audi. Just trying to get any positions back she can. Yeah. Oh. I keep forgetting.
Yeah. Looks like he might try to. He's got a good run on Kevin Hayes in front of him.
I'm sorry, Aubrey Condal.
He doesn't accept your apology.
He is going to come to my house tonight.
You messed up last time too.
I will not be here next week.
Jake Luther, 0.5 seconds. I believe this is the final lap because we're at a minute 32.
Yep, this has got to be it.
Wyckoff is 0.2. Is he going to make a move into the triangle? Taking it easy. There was quite a bit of gap there.
That's it. That's race over.
There's the checkered flag.
Checkered flag.
Mike Braun, P1. And an upset of a poorly timed safety car. Some black flag issues. P2, we got Aaron Myers all over the back of him. Jake Luther in P3. Probably not going to be happy about that one. Adam Wake is going to be happy about P4. I'd hope so. Matthew Wyckoff, P5. You got Kevin Medina in P6. Billy Bowerman, P10, up 10 places from his qualifying. Our OMEC veteran, Patrick Cantrell, in P8, just coming across the finish line. Michael Doyen, P9, and Nick Tyrrell in P10. I think, did Nick Tyrrell just make a last-minute pass? Maybe not.
He made it all the way back up to 10th.
I thought, yeah, he up 15 places.
That's a fantastic race from him, even with him being a lap down.
Yeah. P11 to Kevin Hayes. Aubrey Kundal in P12, down 10 places. He's not going to be happy about that race. Chris
No, he is
Wells, P13. Our first showing from Montevero out here in P14. Bob Lindell coming through the Casio Triangle currently to finish off P15, up 8 places from his qualifying. Tony Casito coming up to 130R right now. He's going to be finishing P16 as long as he keeps it out of the wall. He was looking for a pretty strong finish there, but he had some bad luck coming through those S's. Got taken out, unfortunately. Behind him, Shane Brown, P17.
Looks like Mike Braun's ready for his interview.
All right, take it away. Now you can take it away, Mike Braun.
How you doing tonight, Mike Braun?
Good, guys. How are you?
Doing fantastic. That was an awesome race from you tonight.
Thank you. Yeah, that my pit strategy, I thought I was going to end up short about a lap and a half on fuel, and when that caution came out, it just saved my butt. So that caution helped me huge.
I was going to ask you, how did you feel about that caution? That caution got you about, what, 3 positions? 2 positions?
It got me 4 because I was sitting.
4?
Oh,
Wow.
no, 3 because I was sitting
3,
third.
okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I wasn't 100% sure.
Yeah, both pit stops I was able to jump Aaron, but he caught me on that yellow, and he was sitting just ahead of me on that yellow, and I got a good jump on him coming out of the back to that green, and just stayed out in front of him.
Yeah, man, that was an awesome race there from you. I was just wondering, how are you feeling about that high downforce setup tonight? It was feel a little bit different from last week?
I struggle at Suzuka. I really do. Turn 1 is my worst turn here, and that's where Aaron was just killing me. But when I got up to the top of the hill and got around that hairpin, I was able to pull away and maintain my lead there. But the tune felt great. I wanted to shout out Aubrey Kundell because he talked me off the cliff of running a Ferrari and maybe running Audi. So
There you go.
that definitely helped me out a lot.
What about Scott Kimbrell being gone? Do you feel that monkey thrown off your back?
No, Scott's my guy. I've known Scott for 25 years. He actually just jumped into our Discord just now and congratulate me. He's doing a work trip right now. So
There you go.
I want to shout him out. I mean, I want to shout the whole Empire team out. But Billy Bowerman jumping all the way up into the 7th spot, starting 17th. I mean, that's a great job from him. So Empire is my guys. So it was a good run. I just kind of, channeled my inner Scott Kimbrough to get out front today.
I got you. That's all I got for you, actually. Marcus, do you have any questions for him?
No, that's all I got.
There it is.
Thanks, guys.
Congratulations on your win again. That was awesome.
Thank you, guys, and thanks for everything you guys do. This is we're having a blast with you guys.
Absolutely. Thank you. Well, there was our race winner. Time to talk to P2, Aaron Myers. Aaron Myers, how did that race feel for you tonight?
That was pretty mind-blowing, to be honest with you. That was my most favorite race in the last 8-9 months.
Yeah, what position were you in when the yellow flag came out?
I was coming out of the pits, so I think I was getting undercut by a few people. It was all the way back down to 7th.
Yeah, that was a good spot to be, though, coming out of the pits right when the safety car comes out.
Yeah, you timed that pit lap really, really well.
Yeah, I wish I could tell you that I knew what I was doing there, but that was just pure luck.
Yeah, that was almost... And then the 2 people getting black flags coming into the pit entry, that was just all sorts. And then that race at the end, you chasing down Mike Braun, you're getting close, but it looks like couldn't quite make that pass happen.
Yeah, he's so fast at a spoon, and that was really going to be my only opportunity to get a run on him. So congrats to him, by the way. That was a great race ran by him.
Absolutely. Do you have anyone you want to shout out tonight for your P2?
Yeah, I want to shout out my Valhalla team and all my teammates. Those guys have helped me get up to speed where I am, so huge shout out to them and a huge thank you.
I definitely loving the Valhalla paint tonight. I really appreciate it. The new brown looked a lot better.
I'll be sure to tell our paint guy that.
All right, cool. Hopefully
Awesome.
we'll talk to you next week.
Yeah, sounds great. Thanks, guys.
All right, later.
Looks like Bob Lindell's got some things to say.
I don't know if Bob Lindell was invited, but here he is.
Bob Lindell is always invited.
You're right.
He's our hero.
He's not here though.
Oh, what a race!
Yeah, what a race!
Yeah, it was some fun nighttime driving on some curvy track. I think from what I saw, everybody behaved pretty well, and there was lots of good races all the way up and down the grid.
There was definitely watching Jake Luther try to carve his way back to the field after that unfortunate safety car. It was pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's what makes it kind of fun sometimes. So I'm sure we'll be taking a look at that in the replay booth later on. But yeah, just wanted a special shout out to everybody in League tonight. Thanks for joining up, and hope to see you next week at the Imola 2 Hour.
Yeah, that's already next week, huh?
That's right.
That is going to be a good one.
We'll be doing some more night driving.
Yes, 24-hour cycle. There's cash prizes on the line. That's going to be a good broadcast. It's going to be some real fast people fighting for some real money that week.
Yep, sure to be a good one.
All right, well, thanks, Bob.
All right, I got to go do some scoring. Thanks a lot, guys.
Good luck.
Thank you, Bob.
And I think that does it for us, unless you got anything else to say.
Oh, Jake Luther.
Jake Luther, he's here. Oh, man.
Get ready for it.
Jake, you made it.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey, how was that unfortunate safety car?
Yeah, I think it was more, I got a penalty for passing the safety car when I was in pit road.
Yeah.
I didn't know that happened.
I went back and looked at that, and you were in front of the safety car, but it seems like that would totally happen if you're following the safety car and you spear off into the pit lane, but the safety car just keeps driving real slow along the outside, and it's like it didn't take it into account until after you got past the pit speed limiter line maybe or something.
Yep.
That was very unfortunate.
Yeah, I thought the pit road isn't technically part of the track, so I didn't think that's passing the car, but apparently the flag may. I asked them if they can clear it because it's, then get an advantage from it, but
yeah, I tried to clear it in the moment, but I think you had already pit stopped before I got it cleared.
Yeah, no worries. I clawed my way up with the restart a bit, but
yeah,
that was a bit messy.
That was a very entertaining way to We were with you on board watching you carve through all those people. You're taking like almost a second and a half off people per lap. Through the 130R and the Casio Triangle, you really made up a ton of time on people.
Yeah, it took tires in the second spin. I think that really helped. Had a lot of grip at the end. I don't know if everyone else did that or not, but...
Did the night driving throw you off at all? Are you still good when the track goes dark, or?
I know this track pretty well, so the references I could kind of hit with the low light, especially with all the car lights around, but it was definitely entertaining. This is a unique place to do a night race, considering the lack of visibility. Be interesting at the start of the night, too.
Yeah, they don't even have, the pits aren't even lighted, so it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Yeah, I'll definitely have to do some lapping around here in these conditions. It's pretty sick.
Definitely. Well, we just wanted to get your perspective of the end of that race. Devin, do you have any questions for him?
I just had a comment. That was an amazing finish to the race, coming from 11th all the way down to 3rd. That was fantastic, man. That was awesome to watch.
I appreciate it. I do have to apologize. There was a green, I think it was an Audi or something, on the restart. I was getting 3 wide and didn't have visibility on him, and I ended up giving him a tap on behind going into the braking zone. I think he ended up okay out of it, but...
Yeah, there was that little tap there, and that shoved him into Aubrey Gundall.
No,
and that threw... Yeah, that threw him off the race, so...
Yeah, I had 0x up until that, too. So I was mad that I got the 8x. I was really going for that 0x throughout the race, but it is what it is. These things happen. It's racing.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it was good to have you out tonight. Thanks for coming out and racing with us. Hopefully we'll see you next week.
Yeah, appreciate it, guys. See you next week.
Yeah, no problem. All right, well, that is officially it. What a crazy race.
That was fun to watch, man.
Yeah.
Can't wait till next week.
Any final
next
thoughts?
Next week at Imola.
Imola is going to be great.
Yeah.
For anyone who is still here watching this broadcast, next week Imola is a 2-hour race, mandatory team event. It's going to be a 24-hour daytime cycle, so we're going to get a whole full day-night cycle. First place, it's $50 iRacing credit prize on the line, with some other prizes. I think it's a total of $100 in prizes for first, second, third, and first, second, safest driver, and fastest lap. So we got money going to a lot of people, and it should be a good time. No safety car, though. I don't know about the safety car. But I think that's going to do it for us tonight. We will see you next week for that special event. That's it. Goodbye.